Mike Norvell came to Tallahassee with a plan: rebuild Florida State through the transfer portal. He earned the nickname Portal King for a reason. Norvell brought in impact players, guys looking for a fresh start. He found success. Florida State football was back. Fans were excited. The Seminoles were winning again. A national championship seemed within reach. But the 2023 season had a twist. A reality check. Florida State lost to Boston College. Badly. The Eagles exposed flaws in Norvell's portal-heavy approach. This wasn't the first sign of trouble. The Seminoles had shown vulnerability. But the Boston College loss was different. It was a wake-up call. The score was lopsided: Boston College 28, Florida State 13. The Eagles dominated. This wasn't a fluke. This was a team exposing Florida State's weaknesses. The Seminoles' defense looked lost. The offense sputtered. Jordan Travis, a transfer portal success story, struggled. The loss sent shockwaves through Tallahassee. Fans were stunned. Experts questioned Norvell's methods. The loss highlighted a fundamental issue. A team built on transfers lacks cohesion. These players haven't been together long. They haven't built those crucial bonds. This lack of unity showed on the field. The transfer portal is a valuable tool. It can provide immediate help, but it's a short-term solution. Relying too heavily on transfers creates problems. Team chemistry suffers. Player development takes a hit. A program needs a foundation. That foundation is built through recruiting. It's about finding high school talent and developing it. Norvell's early success masked these issues. The wins covered up the cracks, but the loss to Boston College exposed those cracks. It showed the limitations of a transfer-heavy roster. Florida State needs more than just talent. They need players who are invested in the program, players who will be there for the long haul. Section 4. The price of portal power. The transfer portal is a double-edged sword. It gives, but it also takes away. When a program relies heavily on transfers, it can lose its identity. It becomes a revolving door of players. There's no continuity. This lack of stability hurts the culture of a program. The portal can also be a financial strain. Schools are now paying top dollar for transfers. This creates an uneven playing field. Smaller programs can't compete. It's a bidding war and the rich get richer. This isn't good for college football. Section 5. Building from within. Florida State needs to find the right balance. Yes, the transfer portal is important, but it shouldn't be the only tool. Norvell needs to focus on recruiting. He needs to find hidden gems. He needs to develop the players he has. Building a program takes time. There are no shortcuts. Florida State has a rich history. They've produced some of the greatest players in college football history. They need to get back to their roots. They need to build a program that can compete for championships year in and year out. That starts with recruiting and developing their own talent. Section 6. A championship blueprint. The path forward for Florida State is clear. Norvell needs to use the transfer portal strategically. He needs to find players who fit the culture he's trying to build. Players who are committed to the program. But more importantly, he needs to build a foundation through recruiting. Florida State needs to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Building a championship program takes time. It takes hard work. It takes dedication. But if Florida State can find the right balance, they will be back on top of the college football world soon enough.